Okay, year 9, we finishing your homework question 4, and we'll look at the questions where you have to form some equations before you can answer. Okay, so on this diagram what you have to realize that we have two angles, and these two angles are equal. The reason for that, because they are alternate angles. You see two parallel lines and one transversal, so these two angles have to be equal, so therefore you have to form an equation. Okay, so I will write equation here. So we'll write x plus 60 degrees is equal to 2x minus 10 degrees, and the reason for that, because alternate angles are equal. Okay, so we've got equation with two x's on both sides, so we're applying the balancing method. So if we'll take x from each side, x taken from each side, okay, so we'll get on the left side we'll get 60 degrees. Here we'll have 2x minus x, only x left, and we had there minus 10. Alright, and now to find what x is, everything what I need now to add 10 degrees to each side. Minus 10 plus 10 has gone, and so we have x equals 70 degrees. Okay, now check whether they wanted you to find what each angle is, or just to find the value of x. You see, in this particular case they had mercy on you, so they just ask you to find the value of x, when actually very often in the exam they will ask you to find those two angles. Okay, so therefore if they would ask you to find those two angles, you haven't finished by finding what x is. You will have to find the angles. The angle there was x plus 60 degrees. Your x was 70, so 70 plus 60, alright, is 130 degrees. We can find the second angle. We expect those two angles to be the same. Let's see. Okay, 2 times x is 70 minus 10 degrees. We apply the BIDMAS, obviously. We have to multiply first. 2 times 70 is 140, and 140 minus 10 degrees is 130 degrees. As you can see, we've got the same answer, so our solution x equals 70 should be correct. Okay, so that's what we will write here, x is 70 degrees. Okay, let's see the second diagram now. Alright, and let's see what we can do there. Alright, so we have two parallel lines. We have more than one transversal. We have one, we have the second one, alright? And so with this transversal, as you can see, there is an angle connected with this transversal parallel line, x minus 40 degrees, but there is nothing here. Alright, everything what we can say that this angle should be x minus 40 degrees. Okay, so look, now solution is quite easy. If you would like to apply this, that x minus 40 degrees and this angle, they are alternate, therefore they are equal. Now we have we know each expression for each angle in this triangle. So, and what we know about angles in a triangle, that they add up to 180. So if we'll add all these three angles together, it should be equal to 180. So that's what I will do. I will write x minus 40 degrees plus 2x plus x plus 20 degrees, okay, equals 180 degrees. Alright, so we've got our equation. Okay, and now everything what I need to do is just to add like terms, x, 2x plus x, all together x plus 2x plus x, all together it is 4x, isn't it? Now minus 40 degrees plus 20 degrees, minus 20 degrees. Imagine the number line. You've been at minus 40 somewhere, okay, you've been at minus 40 somewhere, and you're adding 20, you're going up by 20, so you will come to minus 20 degrees up. Okay, so now what happens? That's all equal to 180 degrees. Now we need to solve it. Okay, we can take minus 20 to that side, and so that will change its sign to positive, so we'll have 180 plus 20 degrees, Or if you prefer balancing method, that means at this stage you would want to add 20 degrees to each side. Why? Because minus 20 plus 20 cancels each other, so therefore we will get just 4x left, and on this side we'll have 180 plus 20 degrees, which is 20 degrees. Alright, now we know what 4x is. Now we want to know what 1x is, so we'll divide by 4 each side. We'll divide by 4 each side. Okay, don't forget to do whatever you want to do to one side, you should do to the other side. So 4x divided by 4 is 1x. 200 divided by 4 is 50 degrees. X is 50 degrees. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, if we want to find each angle, we can do that. X minus 40 degrees is 50 minus 40 is 10 degrees. Okay, what is x plus 20? It's 50 plus 20 is 70 degrees. Okay, what is angle 2x? 2 times 50 is 100 degrees. Okay, if we've been correct, then when we add up all three angles together, right, when we add them up, we should get 180. Let's add them up. 10, 70, 80 plus 100, 180 degrees. Done. Surely we're correct. Okay, right, so now we need to solve the last question here. All right, let's first find our parallel lines. We see them here. Two parallel lines are here, and here is our transversal. Okay, all right, if we know this angle, okay, therefore we will know this angle too. Okay, because there are corresponding angles, and these corresponding angles will be 2x plus 12 degrees. If I know this angle, then I know this angle will be also 2x plus 12 degrees because they are vertically opposite. If I know this angle now, and I know this angle was 7x plus 13, right, then I can form an equation. What equation exactly? I know that angles in a triangle add up to 180, so that's what I will do. Okay, 2x plus 20 plus 12, sorry, plus 4x plus 7x plus 13 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, let's now collect like terms. We have 2x, 4x, 7x. We have 6x, 7x. Altogether it is 13x. 12 degrees plus 13 degrees is 25 degrees equals 180, right? Okay, now what do? We take away 25 degrees from each side. Or in other words, we can say that take positive 25 to the other side and change its sign, so it will come to this side as minus 25 degrees, right? So on this side, on the left side, we'll have just 13x. 180 minus 25. Okay, 180 take away 20 is 160. 160 take away 5 is 155 degrees. Okay, now we need to divide by 13 each side. Okay, so we have x 155 divide by 13. Okay, let's divide this. Okay, we have 155 divide by 13. 13 goes 13 is double digit number, 1 is a single digit number, so therefore we have to take the second digit for division. So we'll be dividing 15 by 13. 13 goes into 15 once. Okay, the remainder is 2. Okay, strange. We have found 25 divided by 13 is 1. There will be remainder. 13 minus 25 minus 13, 12 is the remainder, so we'll have 11 and 12 over 13. Alright, very strange, very strange. I think they would do much better for you if it would have here 20 somewhere 156 instead, and that would be 12 as well. 7x plus 12, and that would be, I made mistake, I'm so sorry. Look, it was 20x plus 12, so sorry. Okay, so let's correct it very quickly. Okay, 20x here, 20x here, alright, and 20x plus 4x, so all this was wrong, and let's simply rewrite. 12x plus 4x plus 7x will be 31x. Okay, 12 plus 13 will be 25, equals 180. I hope I will not make more mistakes. Okay, let's check again. 20 and 4x and 7x, that's 31. Okay, 31x equals 155. Okay, and now finally we are fine. 155 divided by 31, as far as I understand, that is 5 degrees. So x is 5 degrees, and you can find now all angles yourself and check whether they add up to 180 degrees. Alright, I hope it helps, year 9, and if you have found any other solutions, please let us know in the class. Alright, that's the end of the video. Thank you for those who watched it. Thank you to those who watched.